Hey everybody, it is Friday, November 10th, and I'm getting out of here from work. It's 4:55, and I just found a possible quad for my daughter in Lucerne Valley on the way home from Big Bear to Apple Valley. Just got the guy's address. He's asking a great price. It seems too good to be true. Usually it is. Been looking since the very first video that I had my little boy's new little 50, and I was putting it in the storage unit there, and I've been looking since then. Every other night pretty much on Craigslist and stuff like that, and a lot of beat up stuff, a lot of stuff real expensive. This one's priced great, 2008 Raptor 250, which was the class leader in 08 in terms of 250 quads. So I'm out of the tire shop and I'm heading down to go check it out. We'll see how it goes. Okay, it's about 6:30. I scored a deal. This quad was 2/3 of the price of what the used ones are going for right now for this kind of quad. So really nice family. They just wanted to sell it quick because they wanted to get their kids something really quick. I'm going to give you a quick show. I'm going to show you like the frame area. See how the frame's barely scuffed here? Everything looks really new. Side cases, all this. The kid put some stickers on it and stuff like that, and it's going to need to be washed pretty good. I'm going to probably do plastics. Anyway, it was kept in really good shape. I'm at the storage unit right now. I'm going to put it in the storage unit. So number two, got number two. Now we got to go finish the trailer. I'll update you on that this weekend as I work on it. So stoked. Hope my daughter's going to be stoked too. So before we start working on the trailer and stuff, we just thought we'd cruise up the street from our house because this is the desert and you find cool stuff like this in the desert. What is it?
A dinosaur.
Let's go check it out. Watch out, that's barbed wire.
Yeah. I mean, that's so they can protect these.
So there's like all these little dinosaur cement figures in the middle of the desert in almost some guy's backyard. I don't want to go too close and bum out the guy, but look at this. Somebody built this stuff. Isn't this crazy?
Hey, I bet that was a water dinosaur, and I bet it was a fountain too, like it was spraying water, obviously.
And then I see like there's like a tunnel bridge and there's another dinosaur down there. Somebody was building something. Oh, there's a dirt bike track right here.
We're probably trying to build Jurassic Park.
You think so?
Probably.
Yeah. Anyway.
Until someone wrecked it. Or some...
Such a beautiful morning. We're gonna go do a little desert hopping here.
Dad, look.
Broken bottle, huh?
Yep. Throw it in the bushes.
Looks like an old 7-Up bottle.
Just throw it in the bushes.
Alright, so
Piece of glass, piece of glass, piece of glass.
yeah, we've had all kinds of struggles trying to get the right hubs for
I found this arm, Dad.
the trailer to go from a 4 to a 5 lug so I can put the tires and wheels I want to put on it.
I found this arm.
Awesome. And I'm on my third set of, well, it's my second set of hubs, including the spacers would be my third attempt to try to make it a 5 lug trailer. So I have another set of hubs at the house that I got that I read on some posts were the ones that would fit from Northern Tool, so to make it a 5 lug. So we're going to try that and see how it works, and then if I finally get these wheels and tires on there, we can start figuring out the floor plan and just start building it. It's been a month or something since we started, and we've been real busy with work. Business is cranking, and I had to tackle a couple of big issues which you saw in the previous video last night, and we're looking forward to Thanksgiving. Probably going to try to get it done on Thanksgiving weekend where I have 3 or 4 days off. So
Look at this big fossil.
whoa, what is this?
It's like a fossil.
It's like a dinosaur fossil.
It is. Should I
There's
walk
his
on
head. Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Step on the guy.
And then look at these big old brachia somethings. Guess they need a little neck support there. That makes sense.
Oh, Dad, those are water ones. Those are water brachiosaurs.
Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Trippy. Hey, here's another fossil.
Oh, those, you know those ones that were on Jurassic Park, that were the ones that were...
Velociraptor. With the claws.
Yep. I'm just gonna step on your eyeball if you don't mind.
So that's it for Backyard Dinosaur World here in North Apple Valley.
Dad, I found a
If you guys want to know where it's at, just message me on this YouTube page and I'll send you directions.
Dad, there's a fossil.
Or leave a comment on the video, I guess, what we do,
There's a
right?
fossil of a T-Rex again.
Yeah?
And it went and it dropped.
All right, we're out. So I don't know how much light, so I don't know if this light's gonna do the job, but since I've been waiting for all these hubs and spacers and all that for the trailer, I've been going nuts a little bit. So I scored this jacuzzi from a friend. Very, very cheap. 10% of what it cost brand new, or less. He didn't want it, been sitting in his hangar forever, so got it out here, hooked it up, and been loving it with my old motocross body, going in it every night. Now the problem here is, as you can see, if you can see, hopefully you can see, my neighbors are all around us. We all have chain link fences. So I built this little privacy / stargaze fence. The reason why this side's high is my neighbor over there has that spotlight. That thing is super bright at night, which I appreciate because our yards are all lit up. That's cool, but I wanted that to block all that light coming in. So this part's higher, and then this part's lower. So when you're down in there, it's private, but you can still see all the millions of stars at night. Pretty proud of this bad boy. So just got this finished, and then tomorrow, Sunday, I'm going to start working on the trailer again. Anyway, there she is. All right, so finally we're back here working. Here's the wheel and tire that I picked. I got these wheels for like 40 bucks. And then I went and spent a lot of money on these cool $6 Pro Comp center caps. So it'll look like I have killer Pro Comp wheels, but it's just a center cap. This little plastic piece comes off of here. That's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, so yeah. Good tires though. So we're about to put those on. Got the spacers on. I used the bearing, the outer bearing from the Harbor Freight trailer hub on the 5-lug aftermarket hub. I'm crossing my fingers. I checked both bearings. They look identical, except the bearings in the Harbor Freight hub are a tiny bit bigger than the ones that come with this hub. So the slack that was happening with these both aftermarket hubs just needed this outer bearing. So if there was ever time to experiment, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to experiment with it. But it went on great. The slack's gone. It's loose. It spins. But there's, no play in the hub where there was a ton of play before. So, I don't know, maybe you pros out there, you axle pros know that I'm about to grenade this thing on my first trip. I don't know. But I'm going to give it a shot. I'm just happier with the way it fits versus it fitting and then having back and forth slack. I'm just not happy with that to get the 5-lug deal. So anyway, we're going to give it a try. See what happens here. Alright, so done for the weekend. Yep, still haven't started construction. Took 3 or 4 tries to get the right hub spacer combo, as you guys have been watching. Just took it for all that long test drive, and then I pulled it around back to just weld this one seam here that I didn't like just being bolted. And my electrician guy put a 20 amp plug back there for the spa, so I I dragged my little welder that I purchased for this project back there, and it welded it great. It worked a lot better than the 15 amp plugs in the garage where I had sometimes they're popping breakers. So this is it. Now I'm trying to decide what to do with the floor. These bolts are obviously a question when you go to lay the wood down. Do I notch the wood or just weld this whole thing, sand it down, and put the wood right on top, get rid of that bolt? Or do I put a longer bolt in and bolt the floor down with that on the corners? I also have all these other bolts. I can use carriage bolts, bolt the floor down. Anyway, we're getting there. Thanksgiving's coming up, and I got like 4 days off, so I'm hoping to possibly pull one-nighter in it. Hopefully we get it done. So I got next weekend. I'm going to work on it all weekend, except for Sunday morning. Okay, guys, that's it. It's a beautiful night. Sun's going down out here in the high desert. Till next time. What do we find? Hey, camping cave. Oh, what was that? Shooting some high-powered stuff over there, aren't they? Yeah, there's some guys on the other side of this ridge shooting at the mountain, so I feel kind of safe over here. And they looked like professional guys. They had a really expensive Jeep. They had a table set up, and they had earmuffs and some really high-powered stuff. So other than something bouncing all the way back over here, I think we're okay. So we're going this way anyway. Right on. Let's boogie, right? That over there is Bell Mountain. A lot of people from the desert, Southern California riding area know that. We're just out cruising around. We're like 10 miles from our home, just seeing what's back here. We haven't explored back here since we've only lived here since June. But we did find Mickey Mouse. Right, buddy? Okay, something like that. I'm told it's a helipad, but to me it looks like an old structure. Footing for a structure because there's studs coming up through the sides here. Yeah, something was here, some kind of building. Maybe they land helicopters here. And then I see another dirt bike track over here cut into the dirt. So we're just out here cruising, checking stuff out. So far that's what we see. Right, buddy?
Yep.